Hey everyone, Knight here. Today I'm going to show you how to clip into and out of Grounded 2's world. We're going to be using three techniques, one of them which is named after CDiinky called the diinky-dash. The other two don't really have names, so I'm just going to call them dash clipping and buggy clipping. I'm going to show you how to clip into the world first, but if you want to understand how this clipping works, then you can skip to the timestamp in the video. So make your way to the ceremony ranger outpost near the podium and the headless burgle here on the map. What you're gonna need is a pair of daggers. It doesn't matter what kind as long as you can dash forward. You're also gonna need the spider buggy because the ant buggy doesn't jump as high. You're gonna get a running start and you're gonna jump whenever you pass this rock right above, like that. And now that we're in here, we're gonna hop into this corner right down here. There is some geometry to stand on, so don't worry. You're going to use this rock up here as a point of reference. You're going to hold right and forward, and you're going to keep walking until you stop moving. Right about there. Now we're going to look back at the rock. We're going to charge up our daggers, and we're going to lunge forward, and in the middle of the lunge, we're going to pause the game. Go into photo mode, exit, and you should be able to exit the wall just like that. Make sure once you're down here, though, you basic attack one time to get rid of your diinky-dash charge. But now since we're down here, we can travel anywhere we want underneath the world using diinky-dashes. Like so. Now roughly 200 to 300 centimeters below the surface, you'll reach this invisible plane. Down here you can attack, you can run, jump, you can drop things on the ground. And they'll still show up. But you can't build or place anything. But what I find really interesting is that if you keep diinky-dashing off the edge of the map, and I mean completely off the edge of the map, you'll eventually go outside that plane and you will continuously fall forever. I say forever, but it's only a few minutes until the game freezes. Just like that. Now the game has only frozen like that just now because it can no longer detect the player's character. You cannot save or give up in this state. You will have to reload a save. But since no player characters can be found in this state, I wonder what kind of glitches or exploits people can find in the future with this. So we're gonna reload. Oh, I should have made a save inside. So we'll just do this again. Stare at the rock. Dash in. Oh, I might have went too far. Yeah. Try it again. There we go. And you can make saves down here. Oops. And now we will move on to the how and why this glitch works. I discovered glitching into the ceremony's walls sometime around the second or third day of this game's release, but I never bothered to recreate it till now, and probably for a really good reason. On my first ever attempt at recreating this, I managed to thread the needle, bypassing every single step of the tutorial. And I thought to myself, wow, this is so easy to recreate. It's not. I then spent 2 hours, hundreds of attempts to recreate this, and it didn't work. So I had to come up with a method that was a little more consistent. And so I needed to find a place where I could test getting in and back out of bounds. And that's when I came across this box right here. Because using a buggy, you can dismount and glitch right inside. Now that I was in here, I needed to find a way out. So, what I discovered is that diinky-dashing is extremely effective at entering and exiting world geometry as long as you are sliding along a sloped surface that you cannot stand on, like the inside of this box. As you can see, when I jump forward, I slide right back off. And after some testing, I realized that if you set up a diinky-dash while on a slide, you'll be able to clip back into the world relatively safe. This same technique is used over at the ranger outpost when we're trying to technically clip back into the world from inside the world's geometry. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing and learning about this glitch, and I look forward to what you guys can do in the future. Bye.